The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes.
Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. If you know anything at all about me, you would know that I am for the culture and I am for the content, but I'm also for the educational value of these skits. So welcome in to tonight's live. O'Neill is holding O'Neill hostage. No, she's not holding O'Neill hostage at all. She probably should. No, Deborah, I'm not being held hostage. I'm not being held hostage. All right, so I wanted to firstly start the show, and I know people who are not here yet, but it's fine. Let me just start the show off by saying, okay, so I just wanted to give 10 minutes to this real quick. I noticed that people were having, yesterday we had moderator night, and there are two things that came up, right, that I wanted to address. Number one, it was these triggers that were happening based on the Lauren story and the Dan story. Friends, I want to say this to you, and I'm going to give you something just simple off of Google. When you are triggered, friends, the brain's threat detector switches into survival mode and shuts down your logical thinking. What that means, friends, in a nutshell, this fancy-looking argument means is that there is a part of your brain that does the logics of seeing if something is or isn't. Now, I'm not saying to you that you don't have a right to have triggers, but I'm saying to you that you may need to seek like some therapy to assist. Why? Because you want to ensure that you're not always seeing, chaos, or you're not always in survival mode, if that is making sense, right? And so I just wanted to kind of pinpoint that to you. Yes, the prefrontal cortex handles the logic and reason that shuts down. So you're no longer able to reason things out, right? That's what actually occurs when you have all of this what do you call it? The whole idea of the trauma. When traumas occur and these triggers occur, that's what they actually do to your brain. So I'm just saying that to say that that's what it does. It'll allow you to look at things that you'll get stuck looking on other things rather than everything, if that makes sense. So for example, if you were to see a rose, and let's look at a rose. For example, let's check out a rose bush, okay? I'm going to give us a visual, okay? If we look at a rose bush, really and truly, there are thorns in a rose bush. If y'all check a rose bush out, I don't know if I can basically make this very big. In a rose bush, there are actually thorns. But we choose to see the rose instead of the thorns in the rose bush, if that is making sense to you. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about the whole idea of traumas. And I'm saying with triggers, right? So what I want you to do is, if you need the work on it, you may need to do the work on it, because these things may assist you. Especially if you're finding that you get some of the topics and they basically trigger you really quick. You want to do that. Yes, as Erica said, it's basically fight or flight. When you go into these triggers, that's what's happening. You no longer are watching the skits. You no longer are seeing anything but the trigger that you're being triggered. I just want to pinpoint that to you as a bit of a CBT for those who are out here. You know what I mean? And you know me. Triggers alert you to the fact that something must be addressed. Correct. That's what it does. So I want y'all to do that. I want my audience to do that, because I want us to. This is a good time, especially if you realize that something is off. And I do it too. If I find a topic that's very, has a lot of heat on it, I will try to basically do a lot of work to find out why is this topic giving me so much of a, why is it making me think about it this much? Because maybe it's something for me to get into. So I just wanted to pinpoint that out to the audience, because you know what I do. That's one thing I wanted to touch. So I appreciate the time. Bear with me, friends. Bear with me. Another thing is that Charmaine yesterday said that she thinks that, and Charmaine, I hope you're on here. No problem. Hold on, I'm gonna get to the Wayne story. Don't worry, I'm getting to it. Just give me 5 minutes, if that much. And then Charmin says that she believes that Denisha is a con artist. And so I had to check this out because I said, well, maybe O'Neill is not seeing right. So I wanted to test this. Do you think that Denisha is a con artist? She said Denisha is a con artist. That Denisha is there trying to con Anthony. That's what she said. And O'Neill now is trying to see if this is true. So in a romantic relationship, a con means a negative drawback or disadvantage, the opposite of pro. Or it can refer to deceptive confidence scam where a person fakes affection for personal or financial gain. I want to know from you, the audience. Do you think that Denisha is a scam? So for her to be not a scam, a con, because that's what they're saying, she's a con artist. What is a con artist? In terms of a romantic relationship, they must say she's a con artist. Fast track intimacy. They push for deep committed connection right away. Often saying I love you or talking about marriage within weeks. I want y'all to pay attention to how them defining con artists. Love bombing. They shower you with intense praise, constant attention, and a grand compliments to make you feel uniquely special. Then, built-in excuses. They invest glamorous or dangerous jobs like working in the military, engineering overseas, or international medicine, so that they have a built-in reason why they cannot meet you in person. Manufactured crisis. They create sudden emergencies such as unexpected medical bills, travel costs, or legal fees, and asking for financial help. I was told that she's a con artist, so I wanted to make sure I got onto this because you know me. You can't just say anything, only like a research it and see if it farm into the context of this. I wanted to see if she was a con artist based on this. Is she a con artist based on this? Because I wanted to get an idea of a con artist. Them say she a con artist. Look, I understand opportunist, that's fine. I understand scam because Lauren is a scammer. I understand gold diggers because you have the gold diggers, but the scamming part, me no know. I mean, O'Neill, you cannot research finesse. Well, but I'm saying, but no. But if you're gonna say you're a con artist, what you mean? You have to define that, man. You can't just give me something and stay with it. Even if you're saying you're going finesse, right? Even if you want to use the term finesse, O'Neill, you cannot research finesse. Let's research finesse. What is finesse? What is finesse? Great skill, tact, or cleverness shown in handling sensitive situation and performing a difficult task. You finesse things. I'm not sure that we're getting there. Someone the con artist partner did it. Let me read what y'all are saying. Let me get some of what y'all are saying because I don't get it yet. I don't see it. But if y'all say it's there, I'm trying to understand. You know me, O'Neill tries to understand. I don't just negate people's points. I try to understand. If you want to say gold digger, you win me. But con artist is a stretch. But anyways, I had to see if I could research it. What's up, SWLF? What's SWFL? What's going on? No, she's not. No way. No, not at all. Good evening. Since they have been together, what has he con? Exactly. That's what I'm wondering. What is the con? Because Moana the con. Yes, in her past, no, I can't tell. I know her acting is really bad. No, D is not that. I don't see Denisha as being a con artist. Not yet at this moment. I don't see it yet. But may I hear that it's there? That sound like Dave. I don't know. But there are no women on there that don't end up being shown as negative. Well, them have ways about them, but I don't say the only person I see as a scammer outright Well, two persons is Delicia and what's her name? Is not aside from Nina, because Nina is a scammer right off the cuff. Sounds like Lauren. Sounds like Lauren. Wayne and Anthony are love bombers. There you go. Erica, I was about to say that. I would about to say that it more sound to me as though Anthony is a con artist based on this. Based on this. Dave and Anthony are love bombers. There you go. Denisha does not love Anthony. That's a con. Well, let me ask you this. Does Anthony love Denisha? That's the question. I don't think Denisha is a scammer. I think she's an opportunist, which is a different thing. That's what O'Neal saying. I'm okay with the opportunist. But if you're going to give me the con, I need to know the con. Some are not going to like this, but Denisha reminds many women of what they replaced, of the woman that replaced them in failed relationships or marriage. And that's why there's a double standard here. So, Kia B, me like this, because that's what I think it is. Don't think Denisha is conning Anthony. I really think she loves him and is trying, but if Anthony don't get it together, she may return back to her old ways. I don't believe that she is. I think she really likes Anthony. People hold their past against them. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. If we call Denisha a con, then 90% of Skitland are running cons. Thank you very much for this. I'm a finesser. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I'm trying to get it here. I don't see it at all. That sounds more like Lauren. That's what somebody else says. Welcome to the chat. If Denisha is a con artist, then she would have left Anthony where he's a lame. I don't where he is. I don't know. Listen, I'm trying to get O'Neal. I've never seen someone chase a con artist down that to make you con them. Thank you, George. I'm trying to make sure I make sense of some of this, because you know O'Neal is going to ask questions. When people make these statements, I'm going to ask questions. You know me. She may have been in the past, but it looks like she wants to change her life for the better. That's what I think. That's what I see. A girl who's trying to change. She's certainly no worse than Anthony Connick. There you go again. I'm just saying. Denisha is very subtle with it. Like how? What is the con? What is the con? Then that means is that, okay. Remember, Anthony has begged Denisha to be with him. So are we saying that most women are con artists? So are we saying that because I forget this right? Then okay. So let me ask you this then. Is Amber a con artist then? That's now going to be a question, because based on what's going on, right? Somewhere, somehow, Dave buy this property. Amber got a mansion and she's the biggest scammer. It will always depend upon what you are finessing. What are you finessing? I do believe that she's working her set by being Anthony's piece and learning what he likes. But that's just how women are. I miss it, I miss it, friends. I miss it. I'm really missing it. I'm really missing it. But isn't that how women work, though? Just by me. Let me ask you that, though. And I like what you're saying. I want to challenge you. So I want you to challenge me. Because I'm going to do what a woman like as well. Does that make me a con artist? So if the woman says she like her foot to be rubbed, and I rub her feet, or she say, honey, you know what? Me like basically when you knock it from the back. You understand? Not the back door, but knock it from the back. Okay? I didn't say knock it from the back door. I didn't say that. If the woman say, O'Neal, I don't want you doing the back door, but I like when you knock it from the back. And O'Neal keeps realizing he needs to knock it from the back. Is O'Neal being a con artist at doing this? Then why did Denisha's baby daddy say that Anthony should watch out for a bank account? There's got to be a reason behind that. I don't mind that, but as of right now, we have nothing. They must say she's a con artist, and I want to know if there's any monies coming out of the account. Because if we don't see that, then what's the con? O'Neal try to get the con. Look, friends, I don't mind your challenge of viewpoint. I don't mind the viewpoint. But me want to know the con. And up to now, me don't know the con. Me don't know the scam up to now. Because Anthony has been doing what he's been doing. Let's look back at the con artist again. Let's look back, because O'Neal like terminologies. I don't like the, what you call it, the subjective argument. I need something I can go off of. A con artist in terms of romantic relationships, fast track intimacy. They push for a deep committed connection right away. Right out. This sound like Anthony. Love bombing. Nobody no love bomb better than Anthony. So let me ask you this. Then is it that Denisha and Anthony are conning each other? Maybe that's what's going on. Are Denisha and Anthony conning each other? This is why I'm saying this. This is why I may not get it. You have to catch me up on this one. O'Neal is a little bit up aback. Built-in excuses. Love bombing. So I say the love bombing, I say the fast track intimacy. That's how I say the con. God, me no know. I just don't know. O'Neal, if I want to rob someone and they give me the money before I take it, am I still a robber? No, that me I say. So me, Erica may ask the same question as well. I cannot get it. Ladies, O'Neal, I'm fully done on this topic because I don't get it. I love this question Erica asks. If I want to rob someone and they gave me the money before I took it, am I still a robber? Yes or no to Erica's question. What? So that would I mean... I don't know. Answer the question on your screen, friends. Yes or no? Look on your screen, yes or no. I'm giving us about a minute to do this. Yes or no, friends? Yes or no? Answer the question on your screen. Yes or no? Listen to what Erica has asked. O'Neal, if I went to go rob someone and they gave me the money before I took it, am I still a robber? I just don't know. Friends, you have to go cue me in on this one. Cue me in because O'Neal brain not working so well on this one. I don't know. I'm O'Neal is beyond me on this one. Okay, so let me see what it says. Denisha is playing the game neatly. She wants the perks that come with being a millionaire. She's not interested in Anthony because she knows he still loves Amber. So let me ask you this question. Since Denisha playing the game neatly, isn't Amber playing the same game? So hold on. So that's what I have to ask you now, Is Amber a con artist? You see, this is not how this works, This is not how this works. Let's go. Hold on. Based it is I sir. Is Amber a con artist? Because based on what y'all are saying, if one has say right, correct? Amber went into meeting Dave under the pretense that she wanted to do a business transaction. And then she fall in love. So is Amber now a con artist? Make sure me understand it, Don't bail out now. Yeah, I don't want you bail out now. I don't want you bail out now. Ah, well, interesting. O'Neal, I taught a lesson on the topic of personal perspective to my students this week. Please read the definition for the chat. This is why the comments vary so wildly. I love it. Did you give it to me just now? Please, let me read it right now. Anthony and Denisha are looking for another chance at love. It's totally that's what I thought it is. Them are just people who are thinking O'Neal, Anthony conned Amber into taking him back to taking him back for Sheila. That's what it is. That's what's going on. Hold on. Let me see what you say again. O'Neal, just start a perspective. Please read the definition for the chat. This is why the comments vary so wide. That's why O'Neal does this. This is why O'Neal does this, because there it goes again. Look at this. And thank you so much, Kia Babe, because you know O'Neal, him don't come on here and he doesn't say things wildly. I know we're learning stuff. So I don't want to come up here swinging wild and we just attack some things and only just say some stuff out of my head. No. Look at this again. A romantic con artist is a person who fakes love and affection to build trust and trick a partner into giving them money, property, or support. Fast track intimacy. They push for a deep committed connection right away. So the first question is this. Did Denisha ask Anthony to fast track the relationship? Hold on, man, because you listen to me. Y'all, me don't want to do this, you know. Me don't want to do this. I don't, you see, yes, that is correct. I love what you're saying, Kia B. I like it. I love it. I love how you're putting this together. Hold on, friends. Hold on. I don't want to come up here so and give me nothing different, you know. Me don't want to give me nothing different. And thank you very much for placing that, Deborah. Thank you. Did Denisha ask Anthony to fast track the relationship? That is one thing. How them operate. Them say the person fast track it. Did she say, Anthony, we need to get into bed now. I need to move into your house right now. Right now, Anthony, let me move in. Come in, let me move in. Let me move in right now, Anthony. Let's go. Let's go. Let me move in. Come on, Anthony. Let's go. Let's go. What's the chop chop? Chop chop, chop chop. Let's go. I need to move in. I need to move in right away. Extremely. Right away. Donna, me love that. Donna say, O'Neal, we know how men run card. All right. Well, let's get to the next piece of the puzzle. Did Denisha love bomb Anthony? A true con artist. Did Denisha love bomb him? Oh, baby, you're so special. You're such a wonderful, lovely, 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 lovely sweetie pie. Best in the world. I like what they're all saying. Wow. Based on what you just read, sounds to me like, Suzette, I'm showing you, you know. No, Denisha did not ask Anthony to fast a relationship. Anthony was and is still doing the pushing. Amber is not. She did not fast track Dave and Amber actually love each other. Lord gosh. But Denisha fast track it. I saw. No, but she is down for it. Due to what he has. Since Denisha has been with Anthony, she's the only female who hasn't been asking Anthony to buy her everything. O'Neal, a true con artist does not have to do all of that. But Amber is seeking a marriage from Dave while still married. La daddy. No, she sure did. Nope. When he told her he loved her, she was taken aback due to the speed in which he expressed that. I think, to be honest, friends, here's my opinion. I think if we really talk about the con artist, Anthony would be more of a con artist. I know what y'all are saying. I will say Denisha is an opportunist and a gold digger. Uno win me on those two. If you want to share gold digger and you want to share whatever it is, you win me. If you want to say she's a gold digger, you've won me. Because I understand gold digger, you know. That's fine. If you want to say she's basically an opportunist, I'm okay with that. If you want to say she's a gold digger, I'm okay with that. You want the money and the different things and whatever it is, yeah, enter into it. If you want to say that, she's transactional, even though she's not sure that, you might have an argument. Might. The opportunist, Clearly get that one. Most of the characters are opportunists. Being an opportunist is not a bad thing, because you should take advantage of things. If you want to say opportunist, you got me. You're going to have to argue the scamming argument. You're going to have to argue the con argument. And she doesn't have to gold dig Anthony, clearly, because basically he does it. All right. All right. It's almost like we said Denisha and Sheila, and I see them both, and we don't know. Anywho, let's move on, friends. Let's move on. So Darren did something wonderful today. We're gonna move out of it. I wanted to get into that just because y'all know it work. I like to basically explore when people say things, right? Let's get into something. Amber is the biggest con artist in Skitland. She will play victim in a situation to get empathy from the source, and that's a con. Thank you very much, Bilderberg boy. So what about Dave's secrets? So we're getting into it. Trust me. We're getting into it, Teresa. We're getting into it. Don't worry. Only going to get there for you. So I liked this today. Darren provided Keisha with a car. I love this moment. This was one of those moments where I felt I like to see it because it felt like a turnaround. I like this. Personally, I like this because generally we don't get the man them when Darren was doing his thing. Yes. Regardless of whatever the motive is, the fact of the matter is she needed a car and him gave her a car. Me like it. Rather than argue with the baby mother and complain with the baby mother, I liked it. He gave her a car and it is what it is. I liked it. Hey, me no know. Rub it in Alisa's face. A black woman time now. It's a black woman. Black women are back, baby. Look here. So I like this. He was correcting a wrong. Say what you want to say about it. Him correcting the wrong works. In the moment. As to what it is else, I liked it. It was a really, really good moment for me to see. I like see this. Because I felt like the black women in the audience needed that. Because this is another topic that they challenged. Right? And I liked how them turned the gesture to show the growth in him. Good gesture. Love this. He's acknowledging his family and correcting his wrong. I liked it. This was an awesome episode. Darren did Keisha right. But get her something. The way Keisha is so humble and appreciative, she wouldn't even want to give it to her. She didn't even want the gift. Me tear up and me see her inside of the car and she was look on her face. Look at her face.
Thank you.
Look on her face. It melt my heart. I was very, very like, you don't understand. Me like this. Well, listen. Him could have not do it, All I'm saying, Ashley, is he could have not done it, and he did it. I'm just saying, hey, he did it. If he never do it, we'd have complain. I know him do it. We complain as well. Make up your mind. Either you want it or you don't want it. Me don't know. Hey, did you want? What did you want him to do? Ashley saying there's no growth, but okay. What did you want him to do, Miss Ashley? Give me way up. She's a very good actress, by the way. Yes, she is. I'm seeing that. No, could it be that him going back to him baby mother? Maybe. Do you think Darren and Keisha are gonna get back together? Maybe. Antoinette, I appreciate the super chat. Yes, I believe that. Chances are, I think Darren he got hit. Chip got hit. Again, Darren was one of those ones that were playing hanky-panky, okay? I was jumping up and down in my head. I love this skit. Love this skit. I couldn't love this skit anymore. I had to post on this skit. That's how much I love it. But him can't take the car is fully paid for. Him can't take it back. She owns it. No, man, she owned the car, man. She owned the car. It's a positive skit. She owns the car. They wanted to show you she owns it. Listen to her talk about the payments. She owns it. Listen to her.
Whose car is this?
This is your car.
From where?
Girl, stop act like this is your car.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to take you to it so you can see it. You feel me?
Well, Who's supposed to pay the condo on this?
You ain't gotta worry about that. I took care of it. This car is paid for, brought out for you. Don't worry about it. Your name is even on the title.
Her,
The other car is.
you hear that? Then her name up on the title. One more you want, mommy? Look here. Una give black man too much work now. Me no know. I don't know. Listen to me now. Listen to me and listen to me well. Una gonna give black men too much work now. Her name is on the title. What do you want? You cannot get it any better. Her name is on the title. She owned the car free and clear. Free and clear. That's her car. Keisha cheated on him too, and then he punished her and his son for it. Then he realized that he was wrong. Correct. That's what's going on. It's paid off. The car paid off. She owned it. I think it got him. It got to him when he talked about how him and his mom lives and how Darren lived, and it made him feel bad. That's what it was. Him feel bad because he was fronting on this black woman because he went over to the mayonnaise side. I don't know if you want some mayonnaise. Look, nothing is wrong if you want mayonnaise. Nothing is wrong if you want chicken chow mein. Nothing is wrong if you want, any of the other things. Nothing wrong if you want some tacos. Nothing is wrong. But listen, friends, don't front on fried chicken. You don't need to tell me how bad fried chicken is because you want some chicken chow mein. Go eat a chicken chow mein. Nothing wrong with collard greens and fried chicken and rice and peas. Nothing is wrong with oxtails and rice and peas. Nothing is wrong with macaroni and potato salad and all of that. You don't have to eat that. You can go eat a chicken chow mein. That is what it is. That's all I'm saying. She own it. But I'm not fooled by Darren. Y'all have be fooled by Darren Anthony. Well, listen, all I'm saying is it was a great moment. Now, either I'm going to look on the thorn on the rose, or I'm going to look on the rose. But I can't look on both of them at the same time. I can look at one. I can only focus on one, and I'll focus on the rose, Ashley. I'll focus on the rose in this one. And the rose is, he did a nice gesture for him baby mother in a long time, and it let the woman teared up. She tore up. Her eyes were filled with water. Finally, a black woman gets something. One can't say the black man now treat the black woman good. Where you treat you no go down and like that? Come on now, talk to me now. Come on. Oh boy, I don't know. Let's see what y'all are saying. He said that it's paid for in her name and the title. No, come on now. Darren should have not bought the car. He pays child support. Yeah, him buy it because him think him needed to. Him realize that, you know what, he's been doing so much things to her and him feel like he needed to do it as a gesture. So him buy it. He was always messy to Keisha, feel bad about Lisa, making her feel bad about Lisa. That's what it was. Then him find out that color doesn't matter. He was always preaching that. Now him learn a lesson that it no matter. He thought color mattered. Now he's learned a lesson. It's those throws, eh? Only you know how I do it. It's those. Well, I know. Look, I know. I'm just saying, you know how it work already, though. It was one of the better moments for me, and so it is what it is. Nonetheless, Lisa is upset, all right, and Lisa is vexed because she doesn't understand. By the way, the Daniel supporters of yesterday, when I said, and I love Shamin. So don't worry, Shamin. This is all in good, content. Come on. I'm not, doing anything. But Lisa was upset about him buying a car. This is what I meant yesterday when I said, you cannot be on Daniel's side when Lisa is over her house. A clear idolater. Clear. She don't need glasses for you to see that she's an idolater. Clear. Keisha, be a fool if she take him back, because once he gets over his feelings, he'll be right back to the mayonnaise. Might be not, to be honest, Candy, he might not go back to the mayonnaise, It might hit him cheap. Lisa should not have made a big purchase while going through a divorce. Lisa said that. That's what Lisa said, but
on a vehicle without talking to me about it.
I don't need to talk to you about anything and what I do with my money, because you make the choices that you made. So at the end of the day, my money is my money. So why are you? Did you realize that you're the one cheated? Why are we even having this conversation?
We're having this conversation because you didn't sign a prenup, Darren. So half of that money is my money.
Don't know about the half. I don't think Lisa getting a half of the money. Not after cheating. Do you think that Lisa will get half? Do you think that Lisa will get 50%? No, she may know for sure. Nah, get 50%. Ain't no way she's getting 50%. Salt Bay herself. Do you believe that Lisa will get? There ain't no way she's getting 50%. Listen, I know for sure, ain't no way she getting real 50%. Dave bought a married woman a house and Darren bought his baby mother a car. The money was well spent. Only I heard when you were on an international lover, you had a child. What? Of course. That's what it is. The one thing I would never do, while at that time, Deborah, while on my escapades, the one thing I would never do is to say, oh, this better than that. No, everybody have them different pieces. The pom-pom feel just the same. It wet just the same. It's very, very cushiony just the same. The only difference is that the crevices and the corners may differ slightly. That's the only difference. And the skin tone. But outside of that is the same pom-pom. When you get into it, it's the same thing. When you go inside of there, it's the same. It's going to make you do the same thing. So don't let them trick you. Don't let them trick you. She might not get anything because Michelle's husband blackmailed him. Maybe. What do you mean only is a mess? Don't make them tell you anything at all. Don't let them tell you anything. Are the same thing. When you try it out, are the same thing. In all different flavors. That's right. Come and get a sip of this ice cream, baby. Jay has got the flavors that I know. Y'all know Darren is hiding his money. He's a hide money man. Not in his lifetime. For sure. Let's keep it PG. It is PG. I didn't say anything. Will she get 50%? Y'all say no. Want to think? No. Y'all are something else. But I liked it though. I like the moment. To be honest with you, I think Kountry Wayne did well with the moment. Did well with the moment. Negative. Lisa, negative 50%. Lisa wrecked her marriage, just like what Bethany does. Correct. Okay, let's move along. No worries. We're trying to get there. We're trying to get there, friends. I'm trying to get there. So, Shayla is back again, and it seems like she's trying to increase the dollars from $2,000 back to her regular scheduled $20,000. It seems like that's what she's doing.
You are a really good man, and I appreciate it, and I'm grateful. I don't want to upset you. I just want to say thank you.
Wait. Zelda Robinson says, O'Neal, that black hit different. Woo! When you know what? Run the track, because when the black in a man, oh, Miss Ashley, when them black in a, oh, when them black, Miss Ashley, may I tell you something about the black? Black hit different.
Knock it gently, knock it. Knock it gently, knock. Hold on, man, not done with the rhythm, not done with the rhythm. Knock your rhythm.
Different.
Knock it. Oi, 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 oi.
Yes, my friends.
Knock it.
Yes, friends. Black definitely hits different. That is true. Black does hit different. I will say that. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hey, you know? Chat out of hand. Chat your out of hand. Zelda make you know right now. It hit different when you turn at the crevice and corners. When you're when you turn to the left and you switch it to the right. And you get basically what? Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. No glasses needed. That is correct. No glasses are needed, even though it's black. No glasses needed. And when you feel them ears, the hair upon the top in a boy. And O'Neal, keep the show PG. You guys are not going to do this to the show. Stop, please. Ashley, stop it. You're the one that started all of this. You guys started all of this. I did not start this. Okay, so let's run into it. With Ant-Man's momentum yesterday checking Sheila and her mom, they should have had him seeing a custody divorce and child support. Instead, it's getting run over as usual. You know it worked already with them. Black is a classic. Never go out of style. That is true. Miss Ashley, what happened? You don't want me to talk about it. You don't want me to talk about the nurple. You don't want me to talk about it. It is what here? I don't know. What here I think I'm talking about? We don't necessarily like when it feel like a puppy German shepherd. We don't like, you're watching a puppy German shepherd. I don't like the puppy German shepherd because it too thin. It thin out, you know what I mean? It's just too thin. Puppy German shepherd here. You know puppy German shepherd, you know, it's too thin. We don't want this type of stuff. We don't like this type of Lisa have that puppy German shepherd kind of here, basically. She have that puppy German shepherd here. You don't need that. What you need is the good old black hair, boy. I don't know. Ooh, wait. They might ask about what type of hair. Black hair. Black hair. Black hair. Good old. Yeah, you see like them, these types of hairs. Yes. Yes. They asking me what type of hair. These type of hair. Them type of hair there. When nice and black. Ashley, sit steady, Ashley. Sit steady. Let me tell you about it. Nice. And for those who are asking me what type of hair, black hair. Not the other things I'm talking about. Nice black hair. You're seeing it on your screen. You want something for whole? No, yes. We don't want a puppy German. We don't want a puppy German. Let's move on, friends. Y'all are, hijacking the show with your messiness, friends. You're hijacking the show with the messiness. Miss Ashley doing all of that. All right, so Anthony did all of this today, and because I want to get to the Dave thing, I want us to make sure we have time to get to the Dave, and we'll talk about the Dave. So Anthony went in with Sheila with this, and this is where he was.
Hi, say hi. Cutie pie. Oh my God, you look so cute, son. Oh my God, I love that hair, sweetie pie. Mommy can't wait to see you. Oh, that looks so good. I like that barber.
Yeah.
He does really good. So did he sit there the whole time and just get his hair cut? He didn't cry?
Nope. No tears.
Wow,
say I'm a big boy. Big boy.
Wow.
All right.
God, you're so cute. You're so handsome. All right, love you, son. Thanks, Anthony.
No
Are
problem.
we good?
We're good.
Are you sure?
We're good.
Okay. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I love you, son. I'll see you soon, baby.
So bye-bye.
Bye. Mommy loves you. I miss you.
All right, so that's where that ends. Should Anthony be aware of Sheila? I say yes. I don't believe that she means him any good. I think that is just, I'm with you as well, Terrell. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something. What do you mean that you mean it have nothing to do with it? What do you mean I don't have anything to do with it, Miss Ashley? It's only behave yourself. You can hold on to the dumper. Yes, Anthony should always be aware of Sheila. Sheila is trying to get 20,000. That's what I think it is. O'Neill, yes, Anthony should be aware of Sheila. It didn't make any sense. But you know it worked already. Sheila's rent is due. It's a rent phone call. So y'all are saying this is a rent phone call. That's what y'all are saying. What y'all are saying is O'Neill is a rent phone call. Is Sheila trying to basically... So what y'all are saying is that Sheila is trying to get her money back. That's what you're saying. Is that what Sheila is doing? Is Sheila trying to get her money back? Bilderberg Boy says, O'Neill, do you like to play in the bushes or go scorching earth? I like a mixture of all of them. A mixture. Me like a mixture. Me don't want it too regular. It must feel like it different. Kai is exhausted with Sheila and her foolishness. That is something else. He is exhausted. Absolutely, he's being strategic. She's being strategic. You catch more flies with sugar, and Anthony is Sheila's big fly. Sheila wants $20,000. Anthony is not stupid. I beg to differ. Anthony sometimes he's not stupid. He already knows what she's doing. She's desperate for money, which I don't think Anthony is going to give her. I hope he doesn't. That's why she said, are we good? Sheila is always trying to get money out of somebody. What's new? These questions, eh? Them asking me all these questions, goddess. Him don't want to talk to him crazy mama. I say yes. Oh boy, y'all are something else, you know. He can hold on to the bumper. Of course, we can hold on to the bumper. Nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to know what y'all thought of this. I liked yesterday, so I wanted to see what y'all thought of this. All right, friends, let's get into, because I wanted to make sure we have enough stretch into the Dave debacle. Let's go into the Dave debacle, okay? Let's go into the meat of the matter. Now that we have discussed the other small fry topics, let's get into the meat of the matter. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I can play it. Let me get into the meat of the matter. The meat of the matter. Nothing different. The meat.
Wayne and I are not just brother and sis or boss and employee. Wayne is my ex, Dave.
Your ex? Like ex and y'all been intimate?
Yes.
She said we and our ex, basically. X-Men. In other words, if y'all know how this works, she said Wayne is our ex. She said Wayne is the ex. X-Men. That's how I look on it. X-Men. So basically that's what's going on right now. Wayne is the ex. Wayne is her ex. You understand? Talk to them, Amber.
We used to deal with each other.
Wait. Hey, yo.
Dave, it's why I didn't want you getting close to him.
You playing.
I'm playing
with the wrong one.
All right, so let's look at this how it is. Let's start right here. I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions. I'm reading chats now. I'm straight reading chats. Let's go. Half truth. is a sin in the Bible. The Creator said, you tell half the truth, you're still telling a lie. And you deceive, and you are a deceiver. She's still lying, and Wayne wasn't her ex. Wayne is her friend with benefits. Anthony was not stupid yesterday, but we don't know what will happen on the 1st. Dave said, I've been putting my mouth on you. And Wayne been knocking it. Exactly. Wayne are not. O'Neal, Amber and Dave's skit is too boring to watch. We need action, not only kissing and making out. Trust me, you wanted to watch today. Yes, but if we're going to tell it all. If I'm going to tell it, then I'm going to tell it all. I'm them girls and I got the phone call. I don't know what you do, but to give you part 2 of my confession. I'm reading. Amber, that brown-eyed devil. Welcome to Head B and Simp Dave. He can't act either. Yes, her partial truth. I soon get into Dave. Hold on, I soon get into Dave. Let's start with Amber first, because Dave's scenes is there. Give me a moment. Yes, and Amber is working with Wayne. Dave, Amber, and Dave fire Melissa. Amber had Dave fire Melissa, correct? That's why this hit him so much. Dave needs to see if that deed got recorded. Oh, trust me, it got recorded. The information was a shock to Dave's system. It was. See how the devil she is? I'm sick of Amber. O'Neal, Wayne is not Amber's ex. They are just wrestling. Clearly, them just a wrestle. Clearly. I'm just happy she told him and not someone else. No, I like this in Jose. I like the beginning of it. Let me give her the credit of at least bringing forward the information to Dave. Some of the information, because not all. Some. Let me put it there. So, Greasy can't take it on O'Neal. him think him get the prize. He thought he got a prize. And then him have Dave. Amber saw Dave getting close to Wayne. Now he feels that he is a joke. Dave realized he is mansion number 3. Him at the 3rd mansion she going. Too many people know about her and Wayne. Exactly. Confessions. Knock it O'Neal. That was shocking for Dave. Please hit the like button, friends. I say, goddess. Knock it O'Neal. Knock it. Wayne was never Amber's ex. She was something for him to do. Correct. It's going to come out that Amber was having sex until Wednesday. Correct? It will. I'm glad she told him. But why does she make it seem like it happened 3 months ago instead of 3 years? You know why, Nicole? Because she made him fire Melissa. The biggest piece for Dave, is that he's been here trying to be honest with her, and she's holding secrets. So she's telling him, don't hold no secrets, Dave. And him say, okay, there you go. You want to know this? I'm going to give that to you. But then, like you can see, that's what the problem is. She ain't to do nothing. Amber should have told Dave everything. Tell him everything. Dave is not big. We'll soon get into Dave, man. Don't get into Dave yet, because what you're doing now, you're going to deflect off of Amber. You're going to deflect on the bottom line of the story. We soon get to Dave. Trust me, I'll make sure I'm going to put the Dave piece in there, Tanya. Don't worry. But what we want to get to is the bottom line. Listen to what Dave's saying so far. What you want to do is listen to what he's saying so far. Then we will get into, don't worry, we'll get into Dave for you. Don't worry yourself. Trust me, I'm going to make sure that the Dave piece gets in there. Let me get over to where Dave upset. Let's get to this piece. Just listen to what he's saying first. Listen to what he's saying. That's what you want. You want to listen to him first. Listen to him first.
I'm telling you now, okay?
Telling me now. This is wild, yo. You telling me now.
But
should have been told me.
Listen how upset he is. Him not like the foxy of the man. Wayne is constantly in his face. When you're constantly, okay, someone explained it and told you. Someone said Dave wasn't mumbling this time. What do you mean Dave a mumble? Ashley, I'm going to be myself and I'm swear to you, I'm going to be myself in the chat. Ashley, I'm not going to do this with you today. I'm not going to do this with you today, Ashley, but I'm going to ask you to the chat. Hold on. So Ashley says that Dave basically is always mumbling. Is Dave mumbling? Yo, welcome to a new show, because y'all know what time it is, you know what I mean? Y'all already understand that, you know, y'all watch the Neil TV and I mean, I do so much stuff, but I mean, it is what it is at any given time. You know Ashley, I swear, you are something else, but you know what? You got it. You got it. Dave is still eating Denisha's lobster, and that's why. Just like that church girl of Mike. He mumbles and keeps the same face no matter what the scene is. He's trying. He's not the best actor. We barely see his teeth. Long ago, there was a man that mumbled. His name was Dave. In what is to be the biggest movie of the year, critics give it 10 thumbs up. It's called The Mumbler. He was a man that was able to speak with his mouth closed. There were critiques from the audience. They critiqued him. Bilderberg Boy says that Dave does talk like his jaws are wired. In what is to be the biggest movie of the year, critics give it 10 thumbs up. No teeth, The Mumbler. Y'all are something else, man. I swear. You guys need to stop it. I swear. You know, I think Dave is thinking back the party. When the whole argument went down, I think Dave is realizing everybody Amber brought there, they already knew about this. Correct. That's what I want y'all to look at. Amber basically has the man wifing her up, knowing darn well she's been doing a number here in Skitland. And don't matter if she hasn't been doing a number because she's had men there. It is what it is. Dave looks like J-Mo would have been if he made better life choice and took advantage of his corporate internship program. That is correct. Riri, what's going on? Welcome to the chat, Riri. Welcome to the chat. A repeat of 2023. Correct. That's what today was. Don't worry, friends. We'll get to Dave. Yes, Dave is a mumbler, not a talker. Now here, Kaya mumble. Listen, Shayla told her secret, and everyone knows Wayne and Amber's actions will follow her to every relationship. Hold on. So let's dig into this. Listen to what Dave is saying to her, the mumbler. Okay?
I gotta say I'm real, huh? You don't notice a real one? I gotta say, hey, Amber, I'm a real one. Like, stop playing with me.
I'm not trying to play with you. I just didn't want it to be what this is. I didn't want you upset. I'm telling you now. And I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, okay? I should have told you before.
So she's sorry. Come on, friends. Go on over there.
Dave. Just calm down, okay?
Calm down.
Please.
Calm down.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, you calm. I'm not.
I understand.
I can't believe I. No. This is wild. Unbelievable.
Dave, I love you, and that's why I'm telling you, okay?
He walks away from her. I like this, Candy. Has Amber now become the new sorry? Has Amber now become like Anthony with the sorries? Hold on, on the right, you know. On the right, because a whole heap of sorry she giving now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dave can retire from marketing and become a ventriloquist. Hold on. That's no question. Remember, you know, she used to tell off Anthony. She sounds like Anthony, always saying sorry. She's sorry already. Back to Amberville. Hold on, we're going to get into it. Dave and DC are related. DC just started talking up a few months ago. I don't hear nothing DC says, because DC is a clone too. Right arrow. O'Neal, you're not the powerful laugh today, please. Shayla told, well, I read that. Riri, get into this, Riri, because I need to hear from you. I need to hear from you, Riri. You can't dip on the chat. Amber was embarrassed about her past, just like anyone else would be. Amber knows she hasn't told him the full story, and she's scared that if she does, he might leave her. I want y'all to listen. And again, friends, listen, I applaud her for doing this, because she should tell him the truth. She should, okay? She should tell him the truth. She should. That's what I'm telling you. She should tell him the truth. However, I want y'all to realize what is going on. When we made it seem like Anthony must just get over it, what's going on now? This is the part of Wolfman Day, that divine punishment. He cannot escape him judgment. Divine punishment, I agree with you. This is a part of him judgment. Listen to him. Listen to the things he said today to her. Listen to this. Because, Tanya, don't worry. Only like a get pan Dave. Fire for that. Why for that? Why for that? More fire for that, Tony. I burn a fire pan you. You know I get pan Dave tonight.
More fire.
Fire.
All our burn corruption.
Blaze fire. Why for that? Why? O'Neal is going to be speaking on the Dave topic. That's what O'Neal will be doing. So I want you to listen to this. This is over. Dave let her know. You think so? Yes, because when he finds out that Aunt owns 50% of the house, she's going to say sorry 47 times. Whole fire. Listen.
And I love you. That's the thing. I love you. I don't even know why I can't even put my hands on it. I can't even pinpoint why I love you so much, but I just know. That's how I know it's God. Because I don't even understand why. But one thing about me, babe, like I'm solid. Like, I've been through too much to have to question anyone around me.
Hold on. Let me give you the piece that you want to see. Listen to him say. Listen to what he says to her.
Is it over? Babe, is it over? If it's over, just tell me now, okay? Because I don't want to be thinking about this while you're gone. If it's over, just tell me.
No, it ain't over. But is this over?
What, Wayne? Yes.
No, this part of you. You just now telling me.
Stop. Stop. Time out. This was what I was talking about. Is this part of her over? This was the part of her that created when we talk about Anthony, you can't talk about Anthony in a vacuum with Shayla. You have to state this part of it. Look what it's causing right now. And Dave, don't cheat with anybody yet. Dave not have no kid yet. Dave hasn't married to her yet. And look how much turmoil it's already causing. I'm showing you why they were having problems. This was a part of it. Amber got on my nerves a couple times. Dave has questions about his future with Amber. Yes, it's over. Amber is an award winning for the pretense. Is that part of you over? You're just telling me now, is that over? This was what O'Neal was saying. When you look at the entire Amber and Anthony story, if you're giving me just Shayla and the baby, you're not telling, you have a biased viewpoint, because Dave has figured out the same thing that Anthony was talking about. Sounds like Coconut Island, a cold night, eh? Amber, maybe God is trying to lead you out of this mess, but again, you're not listening. Just like before, correct? Same script, different man. And she lied. She said no, knowing she didn't tell the whole truth. She always put Wayne above Anthony. Dave realizing he really doesn't know Amber. That's what Wayne was saying. You don't know her. How you know so much? That's why O'Neal is so adamant. That's why people like Riri talk so much on the past of the stories. Deanta reviews. Sharon goes in it too, and we talk about the past. We say, people, if you don't watch one side of the story, you're going to miss every single solitary thing. You cannot say this was not a problem. This is a problem for Dave already. There's no Shayla. There is no baby. There's none of those things. And it's creating a problem with Dave already. Just so y'all know that. I just wanted to make sure this stopped right here so you saw the issues. History repeating itself. No, it's not over. She'll tell it all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Dave Oscar again.
I love you.
Me too. You gotta let me know. You gotta be transparent with me. Can't hide nothing. Let's go get this stuff ready.
Back to the same old Amber. Back to the same old Amber. Let him know. I like that she, look here, I gave her the half a credit for at least trying. But you need to give me everything now. If Dave leaves you, so be it. At least you were honest. That's all O'Neal was saying. If Dave leaves you, so be it. You weren't meant to be together. And I like that, Charmin. So if that's what you mean, Charmin, I agree with you. If Dave leave you, tell him the truth. If him leave you, so be it. If he stays, it will be now because you have told him the truth and he can accept that. That's all he must say. Right now, that's what he's saying. Now, let me get now y'all comments in here. Let me see what y'all say. I want to read comments from y'all now. Should Amber tell the whole truth? Because she never tell it just now. Don't worry, friends. I have some pieces for Dave. Don't worry, I'm going to get with it with Dave. So it's like I said, RT Sims, it's like I said. You said Dave is a grown man and messing with a married woman. Amber is his minor. I mean his mirror, sorry. They both can grow from this. Yes. But I think, like I said to some people today, Anthony and Amber are the main characters. And you know this. The other characters are the supporting cast. So the lessons. Sure, could you pick up a lesson from Dave? Yes, you could. Could you pick up a lesson from Denisha? Yes, you could. However, the main focus are the main characters. It's what they're doing. For example, yesterday y'all say, hey, Anthony's standing up for Denisha. At least he might improve on that. We saw one movement from Amber today, but we need to see more, because that's what her part is in this. When we see the marriage, both of the things that occurred between yesterday and today are things that happened in the marriage. This is a part of the marriage. This was somewhat a part of the problem in the marriage. So now they're trying to show us, are they working on it? Give me one moment here, Riri. I see you coming with the comment. Let me answer this. Dave is asking for transparency. Me soon get into it. But so they are different side of the same coin. Correct. I'm going to get into Dave in a little bit. I'm going to get into Dave. Amber should just stay away from Dave. Go to her late mother grave, pray, and stay with herself with God. Remember, Dave said he's going to bring it up to Wayne in LA, and Wayne will probably tell him the whole story. That's why Amber should have told him the whole truth. Yes, you cannot make somebody stay being deceitful. Let them make a decision to stay. That's what I'm saying. Next person says, yes, she should. Somebody says, yes. Somebody says, oh, we forgot some of the guys. Some of you guys want Amber to be alone. Why Anthony is madly in love. We get it. What do you mean? We never said she should be alone. Telling Dave the truth is not Amber being alone. Telling the truth is Amber basically correcting something she has been doing in the previous relationship that never worked. Why would you do the same thing again if you want a good relationship? Tell her the truth. Just like I'm going to tell Anthony to tell the truth with Sheila. Remember, Anthony had to tell it. Remember when Denisha asked him if he loved Amber and he was trying to lie, and she said, don't even lie to me. Don't what you lie to me for? That's what Dave is saying now. Don't lie. What do you mean? I don't know. All right, do you guys want the characters to grow, or you don't want them to grow? You want her to stay as a liar? I can't understand the one they love her. I don't understand the one they at all. Do you want her to still lie? It's like, I don't know. You want her to stay as a liar? Listen to me. Tell the man the truth. If him keep you, him keep you. If he doesn't keep you, he doesn't keep you. But at least you are honest with him. The other men don't matter, you know. Mike don't matter. None of the other men matter. The man who matters is Wayne. Why? Because she works with him. She works with him. She's established the idea that basically anybody you work with, I need to watch. That's what she established. They both need to be alone and heal. That's also true. When is Anthony going to tell the whole truth? Why he won't tell? What is the truth? All right. It look like we just a deflect. It feel like deflection, Laverne. It feel like another one of those Amber deflections. Here we go again with the deflection. This is why I said I don't want to focus on Dave as yet, because again we've missed the point that they're giving us. Amber is the main character, and they might give you a main point. She's doing the same thing. Now, if you're either going to focus on that, or you want me to focus on Anthony, which one do you want to focus on? I'm not focusing on Anthony right now. We have Amber on the screen. This is what I mean when I said, JR, show me level 3 behavior right now. Because level 3 behavior says Amber is not right. She's not wrong. We should never focus on Amber. This is level 3 behavior. This is level 3 behavior. Level 3 behavior is when we start talking about something that the character can do better and how she can improve. All of a sudden we start here. No, but you don't need to improve. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm over it. Come on now, friends. Come on now. You know it worked. A level 3 behavior that. Come on now. She did tell the truth. He's her ex. Now, do you really expect her to give a play-by-play of everything that happened in the relationship? Yes. You have to give him the whole truth so that doesn't come out on you. Yes. That is integral to him. It's integral to him. You have to tell him that. Bug, if you have a woman or a man, I'm not sure if you're a male or a female. If you have a woman or a man and you're thinking of marrying them, and the last time them get married just now, and you're in a married relationship with them, the last time they get married, they were dealing with them ex up to the day of them wedding. You don't think you'd want to know something like that? To see in your mind if you must trust them or not? Come on, friends. It feels to me now like people just coming in with like just disingenuous argument. It's like Mike doesn't matter. The other men that Amber has been with doesn't matter. The man them know in an Amber life is who matters. No. The Wayne, who is clearly in there, the Anthony feeling away, you would want to know that. Why does Anthony feel like this? Why Anthony feel like Wayne feel? Just like Denisha want to know why does Amber feel the way she feel. And Denisha can see it. Anthony don't stand up enough to Sheila. Anthony does not basically tell the truth some of the times. Anthony plays games some of the times. She sees that. It feels like we're not even having real argument. It looks like we don't want the character them to grow. It feels to me like we just want people to just lie or go away. You don't think it's integral for you to tell people that or no? I don't know what we're arguing here. Truth and trust is important. You're talking about something that is not fresh. If it never fresh, me understand. If it was 20 years ago, then it would not need it to be disclosed. But it's still fresh. The cloak of protection for Amber is unreal. It's unreal. It's like the moment you start pinpoint, all of a sudden it's like, you know, sometimes I feel like we, the other side of the audience, want Amber to heal more than actually level 3 fans, because level 3 people only sees Amber as being right all the time. That's what I believe. Yeah. Let me skip over it. Wayne is not Amber's ex. Another lie because she is ashamed of what she did. Correct. The truth will set you free. Just tell the man the truth. Please understand, in relationship, there are double standards for men and women. Some things women can put aside and men absolutely not. Correct. That's why you have to tell the man exactly what. Say, hey, you know, say, this actually happened. I've gotten better. I've gotten better with it. But, you know, this happened the last time, to be very fair with you. It is what it is. Don't make somebody have to bring that out on you, because if somebody brings that to the forefront, it's going to be the same thing that Anthony went through. Then it's going to look like basically Amber is this liar out here and basically she's finagling and finessing him. If you like the man and you want to do your thing, then be honest. How she conducted herself in her marriage is necessary information for him to make an informed decision on what he wants to marry or not. I think Amber is telling him today was a start. Yes, it is. She also told him about the wedding night. She also told him about the wedding night, not just with whom. That's not necessary right now. It is necessary. I'd beg to differ on that it's necessary. Wilhelm, I'm not certain if you want me to take you seriously. I cannot take people who give me just pro-arguments serious, because the arguments are not coming from any logic. But I like the argument you're making, Miss Grant. I would say, though, at this point, because of basically Dave is asking for the truth, give him everything now. Give him everything now. Because here's the deal. When you break up the truth, it makes me not trust you more. Maybe O'Neal wrong on it, but you know what? Let me take a poll on it. You don't come to a pro anything channel, so you can go to your pro Amber channel if you want to hear us give you a kumbaya session. This is not the kumbaya channel. If you want an Amber kumbaya Wilhelm, you can go to the Amber kumbaya channel. I'm sure you'll find one on YouTube. Business are going over here, so business happening right here, so big people time. If you're not ready to do big people discussions, this is not your time. So here's the question. Here's the idea. Would you like someone to break up the truth to you? Would you like someone to break up the truth to you? Let me ask you that. Let me ask y'all that. Let's start right there, so. Would you like me to break up the truth to you? Go to the Pro Amber channel. We're the wrong channel for you. I'm sorry. Big people time now. Come out of the chat. Big people time. Let me say this. Let me disclose. When I decided to get married again, I have to ask the woman, tell me everything about the previous marriage. And she sit down and she tell me, well, why you never do this? And she tell me, well, why did you never do that? And she tell me, well, what happened here? And she told me, you know why? Because let me know everything. why. So me not say a repeat of certain behaviors, and I know if the changes are happening, then me ask questions. Where is the gentleman now? What is the contact like between you and that gentleman now? Because it's fresh. It's recent. Now, if it was 20 years ago, you win me. If it was 10 years ago, you win me. But within the last 1 or 2 years, no, me need to know. Now, when O'Neal, the same way that O'Neal basically asks questions, are the same way the woman asks O'Neal questions. So what happened in your thing? O'Neal have to disclose that him basically never conducted himself well in a lot of areas and show why him never do it. However, regardless of the why, O'Neal is looking forward to changing, and this is how O'Neal going to try to see if him can change things. She need to know that. Because I have to make sure no one doesn't call her and all of a sudden them get in her ears, girl, you know, what did he tell you? Lord, girl, you wouldn't like to know. No one must be telling her anything but me. She must know the real O'Neal when she get him. Him not supposed to be a fake. He mustn't be a fraud. You're not supposed to get nothing different. Now, the difference with me and Amber is I'm doing this at the beginning because O'Neal understand this. I'm going to give you everything. Either you accept it, or if you don't accept it, O'Neal is good enough to walk away because guess what? I've given you everything so you see it. May I lay the cards on the table? Y'all, the people who are trying to tell me, oh no, pieces. Y'all love play games. O'Neal in the game thing. Y'all in the game thing, man in the game thing. That's all I'm sure. But let's read some comments. Dave is upset about dating of Wayne. Dave will so be hurt when he find out the full truth. I think based on the way he reacted and him having to do exactly. No, tell him same way. Even if him upset, Miss Grant, may I tell you something? With a man, tell him. Tell him. don't make him find out, because if he find out, he's going to basically say the same thing again. I'm going to ask you why the secrets them. Look what him tell her. Is what him tell her. You know, you want to go based on what he's told her. Listen what him tell her. Listen what he said.
Yes.
No, this part of you. You just now telling me.
Don't make him find out. That's the man telling you, don't make me find out. But anyway, that's right. Shooting straight from the hip. If you're going to go through a divorce, we are together. I want to know why and how in the world, because I want to be here for it. I want to know if it will happen in our relationship. Correct? You want to know that. Charmin gives a different viewpoint. I'm sure my husband did not tell me everything he did in his past previous. What do you mean? Like what? Depends on what you're trying to ask him, Sharon. Me no know. If you don't want to know, then you don't want to know. You just don't want to know. But O'Neal different. I want to know. I know you pull a fast one on me. I want to know. What am I getting myself into? Who are you now? Who am I dealing with? Why you have issues in that? No, that's fine. Hey, listen, you can go it and it work out and it's perfectly fine. That's great. Pertinent information like this, Shamin, she has to tell him. You have to tell him pertinent information like that. If you're telling a person you're with now, yeah, I cheated on my last relationship, and that should be enough. You don't have to give them the whole play-by-play of whom, when, and where. You know why she has to? Because she work with the man right now. I think y'all are missing the viewpoint. You're working with the man right now. I have changed from Wayne, but you know what? Hey, you know what? Before anybody tells you, this is the deal. Anyways, you know what, friends? It seemed to me like people just want, just all right, hey, it is what it is. I don't know. Exactly. If you don't want to know, that's you. But you want to know. She better tell him everything. It would be stupid of her to hide it. It's been over 3 years ago, not necessary. Well, let me tell you this. When he finds out, there's going to be something different. That's why she has this look on her face. Let me just tell you that from now. Try to remember, Miss Grant, how she's been behaving as if she's a victim. Pay attention. She's been acting like she had a victim, like she did Anthony nothing. Remember that. Remember him have a different viewpoint of her. It looked like deception. But anyways, it all to you because you're a woman. To a man, it means something. You are a woman. If you're not one, that's perfectly fine. Any man with sense wants to know. Because he's going to want to watch to see if anything has changed. Any man with sense would want to know. If you and the same man you're working with now, who you were playing Dally House with during your engagement, them want to know. They want to know for them own peace, for know if you're up to the same foolishness or not. Them don't want to look like an idiot. That's what you guys are missing. Stop trying to negate the fact that she's working with a man actively. Amber still married and Dave owes Dave no explanation. Just like Dave owes her no explanation about his women. Well, all right. Let me get y'all stick. She isn't going to let Anthony. She isn't going to tell him. Anthony's going to tell Dave. Deception 2.0 at its finest. So many people already know about Wayne and Anthony and Amber has because they will tell. Don't make them tell it. That's all me I say. Don't make them laugh at Dave. Him don't like to be laughed at. Don't you guys see that or don't see that? All right, hey, I'm just paying attention to the comments in here. Clearly, y'all don't realize what Dave is saying. Clearly, only don't realize what he's saying. No, George, sure. Hey, but I guess we're talking about from a relationship standpoint. So, only just basically trying to do it the best way possible. So, let's work at where Dave is talking to.
Like, that ain't...
I understand the
But I'm going to
feeling.
put on my business hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Finish this deal. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm going to miss you too.
I wanna come.
Wait, let me see if I can get to the part where we talk about the bond. Right.
You want me to be solid with you?
Listen,
money.
Listen to him.
You gonna tell him that,
I want to feel his energy. I want to read his energy first before I even reveal anything. But yeah, I'm gonna let him know. I can't walk around with that heavy on me like that.
I know.
So.
And I'm sorry again for not telling you.
Yeah, man, we just can't bring that type of energy into our relationship. Transparency is everything.
Right.
You want me to be solid with you?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be solid with me. Is there anybody else that I need to?
No, that's it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
The point of the matter is this. Now him trust level gone somewhere different. Let me read y'all's comment, friends. I'm gonna read y'all's comments. Let me read y'all's comments. Read Wayne's energy. Okay. All the characters tell lies. Why should she be different? Double standard. What's the double standard? Another pro Amber comment. This young generation ain't playing those games. They want realness. People want realness, friends. Me don't want the foolishness. The truth is going to come out and she needs to tell him before someone does. That's the point. That's the point. Now make somebody else tell him. She has been acting like a victim, Miss Grant. That's not true. That's not true. She has been acting like a victim. She has been making it seem as though Anthony has been doing all of these things to her and oh my God, she not do anything at all. What do you mean? Even Dave called her out on it. Well, if that's how she wants to go into a relationship, that's on her. My husband was engaged and the marriage never happened and I was not interested on why we'd be celebrating our 25 years in December. Yeah, Shamin, but were you sleeping with your best friend up to the day of your wedding? Because you have to add that context there. If you're not adding that context, then basically what you're saying is just a regular relationship. Him don't want that woman, so him decide he wants someone else. That's different. He's disclosed it to you. So you wouldn't be interested because him disclosed it. Hey, I no longer want this woman. I'm going to marry someone else. This is what I mean. Y'all are trying to skip what happened. You can't skip what happened. Come on now. Y'all know exactly what happened. You never had to run around with some guy up to the day of your wedding day. That's the deal. That's the difference. So yeah, I get it. Him deciding one. That's like basically y'all two in a different relationship. That's different. That's something different. Me talk about marriage. I think so to Miss Ashley. Dave might go to the Dalton's mansion for answers. Dave probably knows Amber is not telling the full story, and that's why he wants to hear it from Wayne. Amber has the same behavior. Lisa has 50%. Why does anyone care about Wolfman Dave's feelings? He stunted on Anthony and said, no, Amber belongs to him. This is the cost for trying to be the boss. That's also true. Stuff like this is why Kevin Samuels was famous. Correct. The full truth of Wayne and Amber entanglement for Dave is important. It is important. You have to tell him that. Because it was grimy. Dave will understand why Anthony feels the way he does. Amber made it seem that it's all Anthony's fault for divorce. That's what she did. She make it seem like him did a number. That's what basically Dave was saying. Hey, boy, you know what? She did a whole number on him. He doesn't know the other parts of the story. Y'all forget them things. You like going to forget them stuff here. You cannot speak logic to illogical people. Who is Amber loyal to, Wayne or Dave? Will she and Wayne give him a heads up? Not sure. Amber had Dave fire Melissa, and he has been losing money ever since. So many people already know about Wayne and Amber because of that. Deception 2.0, she ain't gonna tell him the truth. All right. Someone says if it's a big deal, Amber, the character herself, is trying so hard to hide it. Correct. She wouldn't be trying to hide it if it wasn't a big deal. If it's no big deal, why are you hiding it then? That's the deal. She wouldn't be trying to hide it. If she does not tell him more of the truth, tell him more truth, she will not win Dave. The affair is over. She still is in Wayne's circle. That's the point. That's the point. If you guys are not having this on a scenario not similar, because the people is still in your orbit. People want to know, all right, them still in your orbit. What's the deal with this? But okay, hey. Okay, now I understand why there's no 50% divorce rate. There's a 50%. That's why. Amber and Dave relationship is different. A married woman and a single man. Therefore, all the details should be, especially since they're trying to have a future after divorce. Yes. So tell him everything. Don't hide pieces of it. It all to y'all because y'all are basically trying to do the same thing. If you don't tell him and him find out, him going to basically see you as basically a wild, loose woman. Not as a woman who has changed, but that's what it is. Him never disclosed and you weren't going to ask him. Makes sense. And that's why I'm going to say to you that fine. If he does want to, if you don't want to know, that's perfectly fine. But the problem with yours, the difference with this versus yours, Charmaine, would be that you didn't have a man in your house up to the day of your wedding. So because you never have that, then you don't really have nothing for basically disclose anyways. And there's nothing for you. You know about the lady. It's not like you didn't know about her. Anthony never knew about Wayne and Amber sleeping together up to the day of the wedding. She never knew that. So that's where the argument comes in. Keep trying to meet these kids where they are because they're intellectually draining, and I'm just can't do it. Them just are giving little pieces. They're just trying to, I think, okay, don't mistake in what they're trying to do. Miss Grant, what they're trying to do is to say, is the secret part of Amber over? That's the question. That's the question. The question of it is just that. O'Neill, now Dave knows why Wayne was talking to Amber like that on the phone. This is what I'm saying. This is the question for it. Is the secretive Amber over? That's the question. That's the question they were trying to ask in the script. Don't overthink it. They're just asking you that question. They're going to ask you that question. Is the secretive part of Amber over? That's what they're asking. Don't overthink it. Only don't overthink these scripts. Is the secretive part of Amber over? That's what they were asking you. Is she now a woman who is going to just be honest and not do the same thing as she did before? Just like with Anthony, the question yesterday was, Anthony, are you going to basically allow people to talk to you crazy, Angelina and Shayla, to just come to your house and talk to people crazy, or are you going to stand up? That's the question people have to ask of him. Are you going to support your spouse? So Amber's thing was the secrecy. Anthony's thing was the lack of standing up. You follow me? That's all I'm asking you. serve Dave right. I see the secrecy will pose a problem going through any relationship, correct? No. No. Let's, secretive and being ashamed. That's a good question, Anjos. Is there a difference between secretive and ashamed? Well, yeah, there is, shame and secrecy are two different things. Secrecy is you are basically hiding things. Being ashamed is that you're not proud of what you did. Now, could they collide? They possibly could collide. However, you want to, if you're going to ask people for, remember, you know, she begged Dave for honesty, you know. You have to remember that. Amber asked Dave to be an honest man. She said Anthony was a liar and Dave basically need to be honest. Are you guys following the train where them going with it? Amber said, that's what she said. O'Neill, Amber only owed this information to Anthony. She does not owe the information regardless of how her and Anthony are conducting their marriage. Here's why I'm going to agree with it, George. Because she asked Dave for secrecy. And she had basically a mutual communication between her and Dave that they would be honest. Did she not do this? So guess what, Dave? Guess what, George? If you're asking me to be honest, then you should be honest as well. That's all Dave has said. No. Hold on. Stick a pin. Should Dave tell Amber about the woman in her face? The woman in Amber's face. Yes. Since Dave is asking for this, here's a question. Should Dave tell Amber about the woman in her face? And because O'Neill is fair, because I'm fair, Amber is asking, Dave is asking her to be honest to him. So really and truly, he should also be honest. Hey, babe, you know what? Me have a realtor, but hey, yeah, we used to be together or whatever it is, but, you know, don't feel no way if you feel it. He should be. Because O'Neill fair. If you ask for one thing on one side, then you must be doing it on the next side. O'Neill fear. See? Me fear. Me fear. O'Neill is very, very fierce. So, Tanya, you are correct. Me tell you, Tanya, I'm going to come back to it. Should Dave tell Amber about the women that he dates that are in her face? And the answer for me, Tanya, because I'm a fear man, is yes. Since as you are asked for whatever it is, then you should give me the same respect. It's just respect. That's all it is. Yes, but I don't know what Amber, I don't look at what Amber is doing. Yes. She ain't said anything about the trip to Spain with the that, to be honest, she don't need to say nothing about that. She don't need to say nothing about Kelvin. Those people don't matter because Amber is not dealing with them right now. They're not in her orbit. Right now, Wayne is in his orbit. Wayne and Amber have a history. And the history is a bit disgusting. You may want to make Dave know about that. That's all O'Neill said. If Amber does not tell Dave, this is going to hurt how she is viewed by Dave. The main truth Amber doesn't want to tell Dave is that she was with Wayne up to the day of her wedding. That's the main truth. What is Amber going to do on the podcast when the dragons start slinging mud? Amber and Wayne wedding day hookup will come out and Dave will be a laughing. That's what they're going to do. They're going to think Dave is a clown. That's why Dave is so upset, because they're going to think him is a clown. And men have somewhat of a pride and ego. They just do. Change my mind. No, because every time him tell her about a woman, him have to buy her a house. Well, hey. That's him being a simp. But I'm being honest. He should tell her. Look at the chat. The chat's a 93%. Nobody is basically thinking there. Dang. Beating this up bad, right? Beating up right. They beating it up bad. She told Dave that she slept with someone up to the day of her wedding early on. He told her, you're not defined by your actions. No, she never really tell him. She never quite tell him. She not disclose. I want you to get it again, Miss Grant. The man she sleep with to the day with our wedding is the man that Dave is doing business with. Is the man that Dave have in him house. Me not think gonna grasp what's going on. Dave invited the man to his house. The man that Dave is doing business that he invited to his house is the same man that she slept with up to the day of her wedding. That's like me inviting a woman into my house with you, a woman that I'm with, and I slept with this woman up to the day I'm wedding and the last thing. That's why you need to tell her, because it trust me, it's not that small. It's just not small. It's not small. How you know she not going to do it again? How you know I'm not going to do it again? How you know it's not going to happen again? That's what I'm saying. She said I made mistakes too. That's what she said. I don't think Amber should be on the podcast and working with Wayne. This is the same thing I felt about the Melissa having the keys to the house too. Thank you. And thank you for being just honest. What I have to do is be honest about what's happening. What the conflict is. That's what the conflict is. Amber's going to be on her knees with no makeup crying again, and nobody's going to feel sorry for her. I brought that up too. Exactly. She never told Dave that. She never said up to the day of her wedding. See? There you go. People are now debunk that too. Amber had several opportunities to tell Dave about Wayne. She remained silent. Why? Why do you think she remained silent? It's protocol. The big dog is a caged puppy in the giraffe. Dave is walking around boasting that he has a woman and he's a big dog. You know, understand what it feel like when you tell people, when you're telling other men that you're a big dog and they can say that them and the woman was doing this and whatever the deal was. Oh boy. You like clean lines? I like that, Misty. Miss Grant, me know. Hey, listen, let me get it, you know. Try to remember how this look. I want you to visualize how this looks. Because Dave never known none of this. Dave thinks that he was showing off on Anthony. That's what Dave thought. He thought. That's what he thought. Let me see if I can find the piece. Hold on. Let me try to find it. Hold on. Let me see if I find the scene. Hold on. Sit tight. You have to remember, you know, Dave thought he was the only one that has had the woman. That's what I understand. I want to get how this look for a man. Don't you guys see how Anthony Dave think him alone have this woman? Look upon this. I want you to get into the mind, the psyche of a man. Dave think. Now again, Dave depend what he's on. But again, Dave thought. There you go, Charmian. Now you sound like Charmian. Amber thinks that shame is worse than the truth, and she's not the only one. True. But shame no worse than the truth, because Charmian, guess what? Tell people the truth and move on. What them can do to you? Nothing. Nothing. Telling Dave the truth is going to do nothing to you. Dave, this is how Dave thinking. Look on him face. Dave believe him was the man of the thing. Dave think he was the man.
You need to go, Anthony. It's over.
Him think him was the man, only to find out that that man sleep with her too. That's where I'm coming to find out right now. That this man always also had a piece of the pie. And he will, and to find out that not only did this man have a piece of the pie, but this man slept with her up to the day of her wedding. I love it, friends. I love it. Hey, you know, me love it. You know, the reason why she should say something about her past is not because it's something they actually told, but because people, yes, that's what O'Neill is saying. Don't make people use it because they will use it. Yes, it will be used against you. So don't make nobody use it against you. That was O'Neill's point. I love it. You have come around to see exactly what I'm saying. Don't make people weaponize it. That's all I'm saying. But yes, Dave also is being hypocritical because Dave should tell Amber about the women that are in her face. The realtor that's in her face, she needs to know about the realtor. I don't know if him and Charity have something because we don't know about that one, but him should do that. Dave needs to ask himself, if I'm willing to embarrass your husband in front of a party full of people, why wouldn't, that's what you're going to ask as a man. This is what you're going to ask as a man, ladies. You're going to ask these questions. Her part comes out always at the wrong time. Exactly. So she needs to change that flow of information. Like Charmaine say, Amber believe that basically shame is greater than the truth. And it's not. The truth are the truth. Just tell Dave the truth. You'll be fine. What Dave ever going to do to you? Nothing. If him leave him go. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this. If Amber tell Dave the truth, if Amber tells Dave the truth, if Amber tell Dave the truth and him leave, is she going to be okay? Will she be okay if Dave leaves? That's your question. Will Amber be okay if Dave leaves? This is what O'Neill is trying to say to you, friends. I'm giving you a bit of an empowerment. We're talking from an empowerment standpoint. Empowerment. Charmaine, the one thing I admire about you is your ability to always be honest. Thank you. Me just try to tell women, say, ladies, a man, what you mean? You can't just make... That's the deal. And if that is the case, she'll be perfectly fine. That's all only I tell you. If Dave leave her, she will be okay. Unless she don't think she's okay, she will be okay. No way. One thing I can say about Anthony is learning lessons. Whether he's real or not, he's showing the change. Amber, however, is struggling with telling the truth. That's a part of her thing. Yes, she'll be fine. She needs to be sick. She'll be perfectly fine. Wolfman Dave said that Anthony dropped the ball. Exactly. And he didn't realize how the ball was. Yes. And next Richmond is in the wings waiting. But Amber will be okay. If Amber tells Dave, I was in bed with Wayne my wedding day, Dave leaves, she will still have half of she'll still be a multi-million-dollar house. One thing everyone forgets, she's still married. Yes, she'll be okay. That's why O'Neill said tell the truth. Why are you afraid of the truth so much? We don't think we're saying something bad. We're saying something good. These people in the skits fear people more than they fear God. That's true. No, she's not even honest about the pending divorce. Yes, she'll be $2 million richer, correct? Nah, I'm checked out mentally. I don't even worry about it. Not erasing or whitewashing Anthony by putting all the trash on Amber. 2 kids gone childless. What do you mean? What we are put on Amber? We're not putting on Amber. We have to tell the truth. Amber is so wrapped up in this fantasy world that she'll crash out. Correct. Amber did tell Dave things in her past that she was ashamed of. Not this. She didn't mention it, Sandra. She never mentioned. That's why she's so secretive about it. She never tell about it. Anthony finally grew a pair of balls. Dave has been flexing from day one. Yes. Yes, Dave a flex from day one. Dave thought that he won the girl that everybody wanted. That's the psyche of a man. So now, when you tap him on the shoulder and say, hey, I had her feet right in the air and I was knocking it. I'm just telling y'all. That's just how men think, ladies. You can accept it or you can don't accept it. That's all I can tell you. That's all we can tell you. He didn't know the full story about Anthony and Amber's marriage. Correct. Amber's heel, rest your pum pum, girl. Rest it up. Rest the pum pum. That is correct. You don't want another man to tell you that him tap it. Him say, O'Neal, come here, O'Neal. Me say, listen to me. You see the wife you have, O'Neal? If you ever know how much I was knocking it, I'm just
knock it gently, knock it.
O'Neal, if you ever know how much her foot was on my shoulder right before our marriage, I'm just
knock it gently, knock it.
O'Neal, if you ever know how basically I was tapping her on the forehead basically a couple times.
Knock it.
You can't tell the man them thing that the man. But don't think you understand the emotional damage. I just don't believe you. Like, I don't know. I think they'll get there now, Miss Grant. To be honest, it's the beginning of growth. Let me say this. Let me say this. It is the beginning of growth for her. But I want to tell the truth. This is what I will say. It is the beginning of growth for Amber. She not working with the Ernestine thing because Ernestine lie and wicked and thief. Ernestine crooked. And you can't listen to Ernestine. You just can't listen to Ernestine. Dave said that Anthony fumbled the bag not knowing that Amber was... not knowing that somebody was basically knocking it up to the day. That's what I only saying. You have to understand how man think. You must understand where the issues are coming from, ladies. You must know where it's coming from. This is the beginning of Amber's. What I would say is it's the beginning of growth. That's what I would say. It's not a knock. I'm just telling you she should have tell the truth. However, this is the beginning of growth for Amber. Because at least she released some information. She don't get everything, but she released something. Me feel a little bit better to know that she at least said something and it wasn't Ernestine or it wasn't Shayla or it wasn't Wayne yet or anybody else, but she at least released something. So it's a beginning of growth. I will say that with the character. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, feeling that Amber and Anton will find their way back to each other when them learn them lesson. Possible. I think the realtor is going to be the person to help them believe it or not. Something just tells me she has a story with Dave as well. Possibly. Kountry Wayne wrote her like this, demand him writing better. He writes some of them, and I hear that Amber writes some part of it as well to say, you know, that work, you know. Ernestine got too many miles on her. Correct. And you know, Ernestine, you can't listen to Ernestine because she will give these takes. I hate to say what's coming for the Amber character, but it's failure. Let's see if it's the start of a change. Just like I can give Anthony a little bit of credit yesterday, I gave her a little bit. For me today, I gave her a little bit of credit for at least starting something. She not tell everything, but it's the beginning. It's the beginning, and I can take a start. It only takes a spark to get the fire going, anyways. You know, it's how it works. You know, it is what it is. Dave asked Amber, did she have any more to tell? And she said no. Dave thinks that because he's knocking a pretty married woman, that everything was cozy. He thought because he was knocking it. We've never realized that other men were bouncing the ball on their court. That's the deal. Amber can't rest the pum-pum. When she broke up with Anthony and got with Jason Momoa, she didn't get a yes, ma'am. Oh, she only got a rich man. Only a rich man can get Amber pum-pum. He never get any yes, ma'am. That's correct. You don't think so? David, that should have been the beginning of the growth. All I'm saying is I give her a little bit of credit because, like I said before, you know, it's something, I guess. It's a crumb. That's why I give her a little bit of credit. It's a little bit of crumbs, you know. But like Charmian said, Dave says that Anthony fumbled the ball, not knowing that Amber was in more than one court than her ball. A boom. Lord gosh. Not knowing that while basically she was with Anthony, Wayne was knocking it.
Knock it gently, knock it. Knock it gently. Hold on, man. Not done with the rhythm.
Not knowing that her big brother was knocking it. Was her big brother knocking it? Let's jump in it here, sir. Was Amber's big brother knocking it? That's the nastiness. This was the nastiness for Dave. Big brother, hey big brother. Hey big sis. She had a big old brother, and some way, somehow, the incest that they've been doing, the big brother was knocking it.
Knock it gently, knock it. Knock it gently. Hold on, man. Not done with the rhythm. Not done with the rhythm.
The big brother was in it like this.
Knock it. Oi, 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 oi.
But I'm going to give her the credit, though, for the baby steps. I'm giving her the credit for, again, you know me. If this is something, I'm not going to just give it all bad. I can look at the rose among the thorns, and the rose among the thorns is at least she says something. You know what I mean? Normally she doesn't say nothing, and today she says something. That's all I'm saying. That's all Only saying. Friends, I love these comments. Miss Grant, all of the fans, y'all, I love y'all. Because y'all make the story very, very interesting, and I love it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. I love all of y'all. I love your discussions. I love your topics. And I love your point of views as always. No matter how varying they are. Talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful day. I love y'all very much.
Welcome to the Anil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.